Two women dedicated to serving their community are spending their retirement on Kalaupapa, sharing the stories of the patients who call the island their home. They took part in the Pacific Historic Park's new History Talks webinar series. Our Kamakapili has more.
Life on the Kalaupapa Peninsula forever changed when it was chosen to be the isolation for thousands who succumbed to Hansen's disease. Just like current times, the call for care and comfort was heard near and far. So maybe there's a message in it for us. Sister Alicia Damien and Sister Barbara Jean are members of the Sisters of St. Francis, continuing the mission of St. Marianne Cope, who moved to Kalaupapa in 1888. They may be the remaining sisters in the isolated community, but their passion continues to this day.
As a graduate from St. Francis School, I had not really known a lot about Mother Marianne, but I knew a lot of the sisters that worked here, and that intrigued me. And so that's one of the reasons why I came down in 1965 before I entered. And I wanted to be a sister of St. Francis.
Being a Franciscan, the utter beauty of this place just captivated me. And as somebody once said, the first Bible is nature.
Approximately 8,000 patients have been added to the Kalaupapa register, and today 12 remain. Since that number is nearing a single digit, more time is being spent in archival work, so history isn't forgotten. So how has life on Kalaupapa been affected by the pandemic?
Because there was so much unrest in Honolulu, that the patients had said before our community meeting that they wanted to close Kalaupapa immediately. And since March 23rd, if you see one person driving on the road, that's a lot. Everybody else is either working at home, have left for topside if they're not essential. The only people that you really see around are the nurses and the Department of Health workers to help the patients out.
What you do see now is even in the settlement with nobody coming in, people are, when we go to the airport or the post office or the store, there's a hand sanitizer. In other places we wear masks.
As Hawaii heals from another health crisis, what should we remember from the previous ones?
There's a lesson to be learned in the great suffering that people go through. When the people first came here, they came here to die. And yet, in one of the either books or writings, there's this phrase, from prison to paradise.
Now, taking a look into history may just give us the tools and the drive we need to holomua, or to progress. The Pacific Historic Park series entitled History Talks has many more stories and content for you to check out on their website, pacifichistoricparks.org. Kamakapili with KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.